Hey YouTube, just doing a quick video today. I wanted to share with you what I'm doing. This is some blackberry roots. And I went out and I dug all these up, and you can actually see the difference in a couple of them. I'll point something out. But the other day we got some new sheep, and I have noticed on a number of occasions when you transport animals, a lot of times they will release their bowels. I mean, you know, it's very stressful for an animal to go down the highway at 70 miles an hour in the back of a pickup or in a trailer or whatever. So a lot of times, unless they're used to doing it, but a lot of times they will release their bowels and they poop everywhere. And when they get to the new place, they start eating, and because of that stress of that ride, they begin to develop scours. Also, sometimes just moving an animal from one pasture and one set of grasses, you know, whatever various grasses they were eating, and then move them to a different pasture with different grasses, a lot of times that can give them scours. I've seen that happen a couple times too. Just even when you move them not that far, but on different types of pastures. And it happens with humans too. I mean, if you're used to eating one certain type of food, you know, for a long period of time, and then you go out and, have a McDonald's cheeseburger. Say you're a vegetarian, and, you eat plants all the time, and then you go have a McDonald's cheeseburger, you're going to have some issues in the bathroom. So it's like that for anything. If you change an animal's diet, they can develop what's called scours, and that's basically diarrhea. And it can be harmful to the animal because they can lose a lot of water, and it's not healthy. So what do? Well, a lot of people online have been saying you dig up blackberry root and go ahead and boil it, and it's an astringent, and it will help to stop the scours or the diarrhea in that animal. And some people said it even works on humans. It's a natural way, and we have lots of blackberries out there, and so I dug up some blackberries. Now I want to show you something. This here is wild blackberry, so I'll put this over here so you can see it. This wild blackberry, and it's just basically it was one long root per plant. So like there's, let's see, yeah, here's where the plant connected, right here, right there, and then basically all this was the root of that. So the plant came up here, and this was the root, and that was all the root they had. And this one here was the same way. It connected right here, and this was just the root that you pulled up. And that was wild blackberries, that grow naturally on our homestead. And then this was a cultivated variety right here, and you can see there was a giant root ball that came up, and I washed all the dirt out of it, but it was a giant root ball that came out of there. Same with this one, big root ball, that came out of there. I washed all the dirt out of it. And this was the biggest one here. Gigantic big root ball that came out, and I washed all the dirt out of it. So just different. I mean, it was just weird. I looked at that when I compared, the natural wild growing blackberries with the cultivated variety of blackberry. It was a lot different. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut up these roots, and I'm going to boil them. And then I'm going to take that water that we've boiled, and then I'm going to put that in the water of the sheep. Now, I'm not going to take a whole video of just showing you all this. I was just going to mention it. I figured it'd be an interesting video, just a real quick interesting video to show you, how I've never done this before. So I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm only, doing what I've heard other people do, and they've had success at it. Shalom Acres also, they've told me that they have had success doing this with their animals and scours. So, and then if you read online and you just search for blackberry root scours, you'll find all kinds of information from all kinds of people who own livestock, and this is a natural way that they say works very well at preventing or treating scours and stopping scours in livestock. So, do your own research. I'm not going to take you out there and show you me adding the water. I'm just going to cut these up, put them in a pot, boil them, and use them. This is just a video to inform you that if you want to try this, research it on your own and, try it yourself and see if it works. But there's a lot of information out there on the internet from people who say this works. So that's all this video is about. I just want to show you my roots. So we're going to try this and do your own research. Just a quick tip, folks, if you own livestock, sheep, there's lots of natural ways to treat their issues. You don't have to reach for the medicine cabinet or the veterinarian every single time. do your research, you learn things, and sometimes bad things happen. But every time something doesn't go according to plan, you learn more. So anyway, quick video on that. Enjoy your day. Check out this list of amazing people. These are patrons that make all of our videos possible. For more information, you can go to patreon.com/AnAmericanHomestead to see all the benefits. Other than that, like, subscribe, share us on Facebook, share our videos, check us out on Steam It, and we'll see you next time on An American Homestead.